Shout out More to Live For on Hood. That's his YouTube station on Hood. Cuz has worked with my homeboy, Cuz. ODM Slim. Cuz has also worked with Moneybag Rose on Hood out of the six pack. On Hood station on Hood. Tap in with Cuz on Hood. No custom shit. Tap in with Cuz on Hood.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We right back at it. We right back at it, man. Peace and blessings to all. Appreciate everybody tapping in, man. Got another special one, man. A special occasion, man. Special occasion. Got a new, series that we dropping, man. I got some help on this one, man. Free game, man. That's all this is, man. Free game, man. So, you might want to get your pen and paper, man. You know what I mean? Soak up some of this game, man. But I got the homie K Dot with me, man. I'm gonna bring him to the stage, man. Let him introduce himself, man. And then we gonna, kick off this new series, man. Peace and blessings to all. More to live for. Voice of the North, man. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, man. And yeah, catch this game. Shout out to the homie Nina boy. That's his phrase, though. But that's
whoever said. First of all, before I even go into what I'm about to go into, because this is about to be very, very epic. So before I even go into that, I got about 3 people to thank. One, I got to shout out my boy, More to Life Game. You got to shout out. You got to understand that name first and foremost before we even go further, because this is about to be something that's about to take over in the most proper etiquette sense. Y'all gotta be ready for this takeover. You got to get with this game. Second, I gotta thank the man above. Gotta thank the powers that be. Everything moving, everything breathing is only because of that reason. Third of all, gotta thank my family, my wife, and you always gotta thank yourself. Not being confident, not being conceited, but being confident. You have to thank yourself because without looking yourself in the mirror, man, you wouldn't be the man you are today. And I respect the man I see over there. I respect the man I see in this reflection. So I'm going to salute that. And we are about to get into this thing, man, for real. And I'm going to go ahead and open the can of worms, man. Whoever said that the game is to be sold, not told, is a scammer, man. We giving out free game.
Hey, that's what it is, man. Free game, free game. Tap in, man. 252, man. Tap in, man. That's one for y'all, man. So, yo, man, like I said in the intro, man, like you said, man, we about to drop some free game, man. And you know what I mean? We're gonna hit on a lot of trending topics, man. You know what I mean? We ain't trying to rub people the wrong way, man, but you know what I mean?
Hey man, in the words of Cam and Mace, man, it is what it is. Don't bite me on that. Don't sue me, Cam and Mace, but it is what it is, man. It's just how it is. We gonna keep it how it go, man.
Man, I bought plenty of their CDs, so they should let us slide with that one. You feel me? So hey, look, so we're gonna dive straight in, man. Like for my viewers that don't know, man, you are from the 252, but recently you moved to the West Coast, man. So if you could, man, could you tell us, just a little bit about yourself, man, before we dive right into
it? Without giving up too much information, man, I'm a well-renowned executive chef and sous chef from the East Coast to the West Coast. Have established and helped run plenty of restaurants from the Carolina Ale House. May that rest in peace. Put a lot of good years in there. Logan's, CPWs, may that rest in peace. Tiebreakers was a joint venture now. When I was working at Tiebreakers, it was a private established place. More than anything, I think at first I wanted to be labeled as, one of the heavy hitters, one of the OGs. But now that I'm older, man, I want to get my credit as one of the executives and sous chefs that brought my guys in. Like I turned literally some of my homeboys that only knew hustling, hard work, and I helped them cultivate that into kitchen work, and they were from the dish room to being online with me. Um, so I think at this point I want to be known as Chef K. So you can call me Chef K.
Hey, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Like me personally, man, like I always like to see people, you know what I mean, elevate, man. Like one thing that I always say on this channel over and over again, man, like you gotta understand, you know, who you are, everything that you've been through, but you gotta also understand where you from, where you at, you know what I mean, any obstacle that may get in the way, you know what I mean. So anytime I see somebody, man, that relocate, man, and always go for it, man, it's always impressive, man. Like, you know what I mean? So shout out to you, man. Shout out to the whole team, man. Like I know, you know what I mean, it won't easy just picking up and
I
relocate.
really appreciate that because it's been a half a decade over here now, man. Um, the one thing you see with our with where we're from, the stigma is as soon as you move out, a lot of people pray their downfall so that you have to move back. And when you move back, they have some type of justification of, yeah, I knew they weren't gonna make it, and now they're back here. Versus when someone sails off on the boat, everybody is on the borderland cheering them on. Yeah, go do that. Go, yeah, go be that. You know,
Right?
or want to even jump on the boat or jump in the water and swim to the boat. Like, nah, you're not gonna leave me behind. We don't have anybody with that tenacity. It seems back home, besides a few people like yourself, and others that we've connected, intertwined with. But that's very rare to find back home, man. That's I feel like that's the main problem, man. Nobody wants to jump out in the waters, besides someone like yourself want to jump out in the waters and swim out in deep waters to that good boat that's sailing and not miss out on what that good boat is sailing to. A lot of people are scared, so they rather stay on that borderline. They're scared to jump in those deep waters. Talk a good game, but once that boat starts sailing, man, once you miss it, you miss it. And I'm so proud of you. I will say this: I'm so proud of you, man, for jumping in that deep water and jumping on that ship before it left. While so many people stayed back because the stigma is the person that jumps on the boat gets picked on,
Right.
while everybody that stayed back is good, but nothing is good is coming from, or there's no good fruit being produced or reproduced from what stays back. But everybody that jumps forward is getting picked on. That doesn't make any sense for me back home. And that's one reason why I always prided myself in being half a decade away from home, still taking care and help taking care of my parents and my sisters and my family back home. But I would never move back home, man. I would never do that. I would never do that.
Hey, I definitely understand that. I definitely can dig it. So, so speaking of back home, man, like you kind of touched on some of the things that we, you know what I mean, that we're gonna tap on this stream tonight. Speaking of back home, man, like the whole state of Greenville, man, like where we at now, 2023, the whole state of Greenville, man, like what's your take on it, man? Being somebody that, you know, that's from here, that grew up here, but it's far away now. But you know, with the age that we in now with social media or whatever, like it's easy to, you know what I mean, to still be somewhat involved in things that's going on back here and easy, you know, to tap in. So
And you gonna make me put a deuce out on that one, man, because it's I've been, like I said, I've been 5 years removed, man, but it's from the first. Now, do this. I want everybody to calculate and do this math right. So I've been on the West Coast, a whole different time zone, for 5 years now, right? And from the first year I moved here, every month or every 2 to 3 months, I'll give it a maximum of 3 months, but a minimum of monthly. Somebody I know or somebody in Greenville dies. And what's crazy is California's population is probably like 30 times the size of Greenville. But every time I get on Facebook, RIP, RIP, RIP. It's sad, man, bro. It's so sad. Like it's like, why would you make somebody stay here just to see them die? I
Right.
can't get with that shit, bro. Part of my language, but I can't get with that.
I definitely feel you on that, man. That's kind of one of the reasons that you know what I mean, that I kind of veered away from Facebook, man. It's like, you know what I mean, like no disrespect to that platform, you know what I mean. Over the years, it has been able, you know what I mean, to reconnect me with childhood friends, and you know what I mean. So no disrespect to that, but you know, just the way things are going, just the way things are here, you know what I mean. Like I got tired of seeing RIPs. I got tired of seeing,
Right.
you know what I mean, the gossip. You know what I mean?
But
So that's
it
kind of
don't
why I veered
stop.
away from it.
That's the sad thing. The town is so small, but the RIPs never stop.
Right?
How many people is left?
Facts.
My nigga, man, bro.
Oh yeah, we well over 5 minutes.
I be from out here just looking like, if anybody ever heard of the Truman Show, with Jim Carrey, man, where they was filming his life. He thought his life was real, but they was looking from it from the outside in. I feel like that's what I have now. Like, so imagine me being above Greenville, because that's how I feel. Not saying I'm above that in any way, but just imagine me literally hovering over Greenville from California, and I can see everything going on back home. And I'm emotionally attached to everything and all this stuff that's going on back there. And I'm not seeing anything good. It's getting worse, bro. This week, I don't even want to speak on the deaths and stuff that I've seen this week, because I literally, like, the people that passed this week, I don't even want to speak on it. I don't want to speak on it. I'm not going to speak on it. The people that passed just this week, my nigga, it's Thursday. It's Thursday. Right. So really, we can say these people passed before Wednesday.
Yeah.
Before Tuesday. Bro, that, and a lot of people think that because I'm over here, you know, it doesn't affect me. Bro, like, I don't have, you know, a unit here. I don't trust nobody here like that, bro. So when I see what's going on back home, man, it's like, bro, I gotta get a certain amount over here so that I can go back over there and setting some shit straight, bro. It's wild. It's wild, man.
That's speaking facts, man. Something that you said, man, you know what I mean, in the beginning of this topic, man, the fact that, you know what I mean, some people don't want to you know what I mean, to see you do stuff different, and you know what I mean, not really want to you know what I mean, you put it so eloquently. I hope I use that word right, but you know what I mean,
That
like,
was a beautiful use of words, man. Your vernacular is getting there, right?
Oh yeah, but look, the way you said, you know what I mean, it's like when you know what I mean, when the ship sail off, man, like the people, some people cheering, you know what I mean, that you you know what I mean, you're doing something different, doing something big, and other people is saying, damn, I hope we hit the iceberg. So the way you put that, man, that kind of, you know, that really is like a mood in Greenville, and that really is, you know what I mean, kind of like old 252 vibe, not all, but some, and that kind of led me
I won't even say some, nigga. I say most. I say 75%.
I think that's safe to say. I think that's very safe to say.
75% of Greenville ain't gonna make it, nigga. I say it right now. We passed the 5 minutes, so now I'm about to talk my shit. 75% of Greenville ain't gonna make it.
Hey, you keeping it hot. So check this out. Check this out. This is what we're leading into. So with you understanding that, and me definitely understanding that, still being here, that's kind of why, you know, most of my projects that I've been able to do, man, I've been able to work with you know, a lot of, you know what I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man, like over 60% of my content involving somebody.
And I'm praying for you every day. I'm praying for you every day, my nigga, because I'm like, bro, once you get to that once you get to that monetization, my nigga, you gotta get the fuck up out of there. That shit, like, it's like staying in fucking Texas. And Texas is so much bigger than Greenville. Think about that, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
The crime rate is the same percent in Greenville as it is in Houston, Texas, with 3 times the population. I do my stats. I do my research, my nigga. I would say I'm a gangster Charleston White. Fuck it. I don't assume me Charleston, but I'm a gangster Charleston White. I ain't gonna tell nobody nothing like that. But shit, nigga, I'm a gangster Charleston White. Because at the end of the day, bro, like at where I'm at in life, I gotta call a spade a spade. I gotta pull your card if I gotta pull your card, but I'm willing to go there if a nigga willing to go there.
I heard
It is what it is. But at the same time, I do have different views to him, but I stand on some shit he stand on, but some shit I don't stand on. But we'll get into that later.
Yeah, for sure. We definitely get into that later. You know what I mean? A few more things, man, I kind of want to touch on, man, when it involves this, you know what I mean, this whole state of Greenville, man. How do you feel about a show like 60 Days In? You know, it's about to air another episode air tonight. You know what I mean? It was done in January and February. But me personally, I think, you know, people gonna get a real good look at the city because a lot of people just think that, you know, it's purple and gold. Let's rush to Dowdy Ficklin. You know what I mean? That's the only Greenville that exists.